What do you think about that?
We've had a long day, Dashi. Long day,
Hello, Rainbow Falls is back, better than ever.
Yeah.
that long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll sleep. We've had a long day.
What's up, Wubby?
Dashy. Why don't you get? Why don't you? Why don't? Why don't you get some rest? You've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Stay up and get some rest.
Very good, Wubby. How long is your video going to be?
I'll stay.
Very good. Learn to give yourself self-discipline in terms of don't do what I just did for Rainbow Falls and make a 20-minute long video because it's going to take you way too damn long.
You've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. You've had a long day.
RAM.
We've had a long day, Dashy. What? Stay up and keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. don't you get some rest? Why don't you get some? Why don't you get some? Why don't you get some rest? Get some rest. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. You've had a long day, Dad. You've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? Why don't you get some rest? Get some Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. You've had a long day, Dad. You've had a long day, Dad. You've had a long day, Dashi. You've had a long day. You've had a long day. Hey, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll keep an eye out. You've had a long day, Dashi. You've had a long day. You've had a long day. You've had a long day, Dashi. You've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. What? We've had a long day, Dashi. What? What? Why don't you get some? What? Why don't you get some? Dashi. Why don't you get some? Why don't you get some rest? Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up. Stay up. And keep an eye. You've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. And keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
How's it going, Manny?
Why don't you get some rest?
Dude, where's my car? Dude, bros. Dude.
We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Dude. Speaking of dude, drop the D and you get Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew just made a new drink called Mountain Dew Ice. And it tastes exactly like Sprite. So, it's pretty disappointing. Pretty well. It's going pretty well. How's it going for you, cult guy?
We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Day, Dashi. We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Hell yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to Uber one of the days. Sunday, we're doing casting for Joe's movie at my house. So, I don't know. I think I'll Uber early in the day and then stream later in the evening. On Saturday. Saturday I'll Uber early in the day and then stream probably around 6 or 7.
had a long day, Dashi.
Actually, Wes, I wish I had I almost wish I could come over to your place soon, because I'd like to get all those airsoft guns from you. Plus, maybe if I'm there, maybe you'd be inclined to want to do the G-Man lines. Hey, what did you tell Colton after you said if you were auditioning? I'm sure you said, no, I don't act.
We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
What intrigued me about the Drawn Like Moth script is that it's, on the level of difficulty, it reminds me of like Nano Z, but just in a more advanced form. We absolutely need certain locations to pull it off, because if we can't get certain locations, then I don't know how well the movie's gonna be in terms of visual style. We absolutely need like some kind of place to act as like the bad guys' evil headquarters, and you know, if we were to use mommy and daddy's houses to film at, then it's just not going to be convincing. We're gonna need like some kind of warehouse or industrial kind of setting. It's, yeah, I just told you, yep, you know.
We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest?
But the majority of the script, about 50 to 65%, takes place in the forest, so that's great. Yeah, there's going to be some over-the-top VFX work for one of the characters who turns into a monster of sorts as the movie progresses.
We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. We've had a long We've had a long day, Dashi.
Yeah.
We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay. We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some? Why don't you? We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? Dashie. Why don't you get some rest? Why don't you get some... You've had a long day, Dad.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, we need to get Colton in here. I think he should be added as soon as tonight if he can.
You've had a long day, Dashie. Why don't you get some rest?
Oh, if you're nearby Colton, if you see him again today, tell him that we very much liked his auditions. And it's looking pretty positive that he's gonna be getting at least one role of some kind. I think Colton probably wants a smaller role, and that's what we're most likely going to give him. So.
You've had a long day, Dashie. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. You've had a long day, Dashie. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. You've had a long day, Dashie. Why don't you get some rest? You get... You've had a long day, Dashie.
We've had a long day, Dashie.
Dashie, why don't you get some rest? I'll stay. You've had a long day, Dashie.
We've had a long day, Dashie.
You've had a long day, Dashie.
We've had a long day, Sharky. We've had a long day, Sharky. Why don't you get some rest?
Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. You've had a long day.
We've had a long day, Sharky.
You've had a long day. You've had a long day. You've had a long day, Dashie. You've had a long day. You've had a long day, Dashie. You've had a... You've had a long day, Dashie. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. get some rest, I'll stay up and keep an eye out. We've had a long day, Dashi. We've had a long day. We've had a long day, Dashi. We've had a long we've had we've had a long day, Dashi.
I will. Yep.
We've had a long day. We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you... We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? Rest. We've had a long day, Dashi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Gigi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Gigi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Gigi. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye. Keep an eye. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Yep. You do what you gotta do, shark.
Rest. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Some rest. I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Why don't you just rewatch all of Rainbow Falls over and over and over and over and over again until This episode's out.
Rest. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Dashy.
Yep.
Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Stay up and keep an eye out. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. We've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. Need some rest. I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
What movie were you watching, Shark? Jaws? Because that's an old movie. Ha! Old movie, 2012. Jesus. Yeah, right. That ain't shit of an old movie. It came out like yesterday, it feels like. Yes, 2012 stinks big time. However, it's funny to use the sequence of John Cusack driving out of Los Angeles with his family as like a meme punchline to like literally any kind of catastrophic anything happening. It's like Day After Tomorrow, but bigger.
We've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out. We've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Excellent. See you on in a second, I suppose. What are you talking about, Shark? Your shark images or what?
We've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Oh.
at the bright side, Dashy. At least Miss Hooves doesn't hate you anymore.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey there.
Hi.
At least Miss Hooves doesn't hate you anymore.
What you got going on at the office?
Oh, just same old videos.
Yep.
Explainer.
We've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Does Joe's movie have guns in it?
It will have some handguns in it. That's about it. It's not going to be a massive galore of machine guns or sniper rifles or anything like that, but
Well, I've got some handguns you guys can have.
hell yeah. Oh, no hard feelings, you know, not even bothering to ask you if you wanted to act in the movie. It's just, like, I don't think that's what Wes wants to do, therefore, I'll just, yeah. But,
I'd be down to be like a background character or something.
Yeah.
If there is an opportunity for that.
hell yeah. And of course, you're more than welcome to help out if you want to when you can.
Alright.
Yeah. But oh my god, this is actually pretty amazing having Marcy like in charge of scheduling and planning. Holy shit.
Is she getting paid?
No. Well, a very small amount. Yeah.
What else was she planning?
For this,
No, for another project, Nano Z?
she was kind of planning out Bluegate, and at least in trying to get a model to work out for Tim.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I do remember that. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I think maybe what attracts Marcy to helping us out with this is that, like, I think she feels like this has the potential to be the complete opposite of the catastrophe that she endured for the last year.
Oh. Solidarion.
Yes.
Salidarion. Sweet. I was talking to Marcy. She sent me this Facebook message saying, "Hey, you should act more." And I'm like, I don't know about that. But I told her,
Yeah.
I told her, hey, if they need anyone else for Solidarion, it'd be like an extra. I actually legitimately would like to just pop my face in there somewhere.
I think the guy's still. I think the guy's pulling Tony Gasparetti and Alex Stout and doing additional filming for what he originally told everyone that he was gonna do. So
Maybe I can get with Marcy and figure that out then.
yeah.
I don't know if she thought I was serious or not, but I was serious.
I think Joe's plan is to film primarily, at least the forest scenes, near and around Maple Valley.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
There's no one over there anymore. Can't.
Well, in terms of at least your people, but he still has, his brother still lives out there. He's got
Oh,
some
yeah,
friends
that's
that have homes out there, so yeah, he's in
Oh.
good shape.
Yeah, the forest area though that we filmed and you guys filmed Blue Gate at. No one up there anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sweet.
However, I don't think that's the last time we'll be filming something in that forest. It's a pretty nice go-to, charismatic looking like forest.
Those, yeah, that area is nice.
Yeah.
I still want to film. I want to find a piano. Film that short movie out there when it snows.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, Wes, I mean, you're gonna need everything like on standby for that opportune moment.
Yeah.
You would almost, I don't know. Either wait for the weather or be willing to go up to higher elevation, so then you can conveniently time it out. But then, of course, that would entail some more planning probably, because
And
you'd
then
have to
I'd
haul
have
that damn piano.
Yeah, get the piano.
I thought of a new idea for regarding the piano.
Yeah.
Well, you'd basically somehow from scratch make a lightweight version of the piano, like out of have it completely hollow and have it be made out of particle board, but then age it to make it look, you know, real.
I'd rather just get one that someone wants to throw away for $50 and hollow it out.
Yeah. It's too bad I don't have like a abundance of extra room at this house. We could have got that piano that I showed you.
Yeah.
Nick is working right now, Shark Gamer.
Yeah, sometimes I just forget that when you're streaming, you're also, it's your job to sort of entertain.
Yeah. I love.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I love having a a smartphone to use as my secondary monitor of sorts for the time being.
To look at the chat?
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Because I kept on, I was getting really tired of doing the tab things while it's streaming, so. I got one more shot to do before it goes to the scene in the script, the dreamlike sequence in the script where the G-Man shows up. Of course, I could still continue to work around it. Is your weekend looking pretty free?
Yeah, well, I was supposed to hang out with an old friend who I used to work with at a place after Nintendo last weekend, but I told him I was doing a 48-hour grind last weekend, so we're going to do it this weekend, and I haven't heard from him, so
yeah.
That, and I'm going to go out to dinner with Jess one of the days. But apart from that, yeah, I want to work on Rex's desk.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I want to work on it right now. I might just drop what I'm doing since it's not due till later.
Yep.
Rex's desk.
I mean, are you well, you're making basically new versions of rigs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also like the previous rigs that I did, they weren't vectorized; they're all rastered. I want to make vectorized images just for the hell of it. Since they're like their outlines are variable width, they kind of have to, like, if I zoom in too far on them, their width is gonna stay the same. And it's not going to stay the same. It's going to grow with the characters versus other shows where, like, the line work is just one, single stroke, what do they call it? Width? Just, like the outline?
Yeah. I
weight? The stroke weight?
Yeah.
And if you zoom way in on their faces, the stroke, like, outline is going to stay nice and small still. Mine's not like that. So it doesn't need to be vectorized, but I'd like for it to be, so that if someone wants to play it on like a 4K TV or something, it still looks nice.
Yeah. I'm realizing from you, Wes, that I think 2D animation is actually harder than 3D animation.
It really, really depends on, like, it's case by case.
Yeah.
Like, some of the stuff that the animation that I just did.
Yeah.
The car would have sucked doing it 3D or 2D, so I did it 3D.
And traced, right? Oh wait a minute. That was 3D model with some kind of something to make it look like it was 2D?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cost, time. Anyway, but like the characters and stuff would have been shit to do in 3D.
Oh yeah.
Because if there's only a couple of frames of animation also, so 2D was like the only way to do it. I mean, obviously it's not the only way, but it would not make sense to make that 3D. So, they both... I'm not going to say that 2D's harder or 3D's harder. It just really depends on what you're using it for.
Yeah.
Anyway. We need to talk about stuff to entertain Shark Gamer.
Yeah, he says
Here.
he's feeling really bored today. Oh my god.
Oh, bored. Whoa. I'm looking at my podcast talking points that, like my emergency topics.
Yeah.
Or if you run into a wall and you can't think of anything, and some of these just suck. Some of them are, most of them are just crap, but some of them are helpful. Like best practices, like what you do. Like let's say someone on your stream really looks up to you, and they want to know like what it takes to be, like what kind of mental fortitude it takes to sit down and animate. What to anyone on the outside, it just looks kind of mind-numbing.
Yeah.
Watching you replay the same shots over and over and over. So, it's like what kind of mental headspace you have to get into to sit down and do this.
Yeah.
I thought that was that'd be a good topic.
That is a good one.
Some kind of routine that you get into, or your rituals.
Mm-hmm.
Some music that you listen to, or do you like talking, or do you like being in silence? That'd be fun.
Should we talk about it, or should we wait to save that topic?
It's up to you. It's your it's your stream.
Yeah.
But I will ask that on a podcast also.
Oh yeah.
I think that kind of transcends. I think it would be easy to have multiple answers, depending on who you ask.
It's funny, dude, I feel like this line of work really isn't for everyone, because people like Tim and Nick, they see the tedious stuff that Alex and I do, and they get rapidly bored of watching what we do, and just kind of like do whatever else. And then Tim was just like, I remember Tim saying like, man, Tony, I don't think I don't see myself being able to concentrate well enough to do this kind of effect work.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Lots
it's
of
definitely
concentration.
not for everyone.
Yeah. I think people, I mean, some people will only, to truly get it, to truly get how or why we can sit and stare in front of a computer screen for hours at a time, a person would have to be an artist in some capacity to kind of get it, They will have had to have been, either a painter or drawings or, I don't know, clay work or something like that.
I had someone stopping by the office. I didn't know who this person was, but looking over my shoulder, just watching me animate and saying, like, it's 2017. This is last year. And it's 2017. Like, why does it still take so long to do these? I'm just like, what? It's not. I mean, it is a lot faster than it used to be, too, but damn. So when they said, why does it still take this long, that led me to, so I didn't know who this person was, but it led me to believe that they had some knowledge of, like I said, it still takes this long.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, it still takes this long. I don't know when they're comparing it to, but animation.
Until they can get software or robots to be able to do this shit, it's going to take a long time.
Have you seen the real-time rendering where they have a guy walking around with a camera and then a guy in front of the camera in a green screen, but on the viewfinder that the director sees, it's not a green screen in the background. It's already like pre-keyed out and pre-rendered, and it's like like this. They put him in like a room, like in a house that doesn't even exist, or like a hospital or something.
Hello, Kenneth. But having said that, didn't James Cameron kind of do that kind of technology stuff for Avatar?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
He would film the actors in like an empty room, you know, with their mocap suits, and he would hold the camera handheld, and the viewfinder on the camera would show him exactly a rough rendering of what it would look like, you know.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like it. But I just saw a video the other day that, like, the real-time rendering was way faster than I'd ever seen it before.
Oh yeah.
Like, it looked like it was almost the finished product right there on the viewfinder. Versus the only other time I've ever seen that, it was like this chuggy,
We've had a long day.
fuzzy, like, background, but you could still get a sense of what it was.
Why don't you get some rest?
You know, plan your cinematography around it. This was much different.
Do you think mocap will eventually just kill all the people who do animations from scratch for certain things?
I think that mocap will kill regular acting first.
Yeah.
Because I think animation, just doing stuff and building it from scratch, there's certain motions and stuff that the human body will never be able to replicate. And motion capture will never be a viable option for.
Yeah.
Why
But
don't you get some rest?
I think that graphics and motion capture will get so good that there will be a new breed of actors who never even have to go on a real, you know, set. I mean, besides like a green screen set.
Yeah.
Everything will just be green screen, and the actors will all just be motion captured to whatever avatar that they create. So they can have any actor
Look at the
doing
bright side, Dashy. At least Miss Hooves
any
doesn't hate you.
kind of performance anywhere.
We've had a long day, Dashy.
Anywhere that they can render with 3D.
Yeah.
I think that'll happen. I think they're... I don't want it to happen, but I think that'll happen before just animating from the ground up is, you know, abolished.
Right, because they do like the mocap, but then I'm pretty sure they still do fine tuning from actual just animating.
Yeah.
Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
For Alex's sake, I hope, I really do. I can't wait till the technology gets that good and cheap and abundant. So therefore, Alex can have a shootout and have it be photorealistic with fake but real-looking CG characters. You know?
Ooh, CG. Aye.
Yeah. What's up?
5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yay. I was gonna join some other Discord, but like no one's on there currently. So I just have to go here. Where there's people.
Yep. You're on Livestream, buddy.
Ooh, yay. What a surprise. Not really.
Yeah, considering I've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah.
We've had a long day, Dashy.
I just
Why don't you
literally
get some
just
rest?
till you got home, basically.
I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Phone. Charge. Charge. Phone. Phone's being stupid. Not charging. How dumb. If anyone is watching the live stream, they can probably guess what phone I have.
An
One
iPhone.
of those, no. I don't have an iPhone.
An Android. A flip phone. A rotary phone.
Yes, a rotary phone.
There you
yes,
go.
I'm talking to
We've
people
had
on
a
a
long
rotary
day,
phone.
Dashy. Why don't you get some
Through
rest?
Discord.
I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
This rotary phone has great Wi-Fi.
Hell yeah.
I also have a payphone which has less great Wi-Fi, surprisingly. It doesn't even connect to the internet. How sad. Yeah. Found your live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Yep. All I see is you looking through files.
Fun stuff.
She.
Here today on the average of the internet.
All
we
right.
look through files.
All right.
Files on my
All right.
computer. Here we have my
All-
animating file.
All right.
Hey, man.
My no, don't look at this file. You
Alright.
don't see this
Hey,
file.
dude.
Clearly labeled. Okay, just don't look at it.
All right. All right.
Sorry, my coworker came in. Say goodbye.
Wait.
You have a coworker.
I have many coworkers.
God, all I have is peers, because I'm in high school. My God.
All right.
I don't envy you. High school sucks.
My high school sucks, basically.
I've been out of high school since 2009, and I still have nightmares about high school.
I still have I still have nightmares about Nintendo. Nintendo was like an extension of high school, Wes, for me.
Oh yeah?
God.
All right. All right. All right.
It was
Same goes
kinda
for me in
weird.
Minecraft in elementary school.
All right.
Gosh. They're like horrifying. Back then, and it still is now. Yes. Still horrifying. Why am I even still living?
Minecraft?
I played that like 24/7 once. Now I play it a little bit less.
I played a lot less. It got pretty boring.
Yes. Now for some reason they have more islands in the end. Buildings in the end.
All right.
Buildings in the nether.
All right.
Things. Different creatures. What is
Alright.
this, man?
All
I don't
right.
know what I think.
All right.
What are they?
All right.
1.21
All right. Alright.
gigawatts.
All right. All right.
Have you heard of Minecraft High? It's a series on YouTube.
All right.
Nope.
All right.
Tony, have you?
All right.
I have not.
All
There's a
right.
series on YouTube, and it's got a big
Alright.
following.
All
They
right.
made it in, I don't know, Source Filmmaker maybe, and it looks pretty okay. And it's a series, and all the episodes have a lot of thumbs up, and hundreds of thousands of views. And then the very last episode has just this incredibly low, like ratio thumbs up to
Alright.
thumbs down. Like there's a shit ton of thumbs down. It's like, what is this? Why did the last episode get so much crap? And at the very end, they're talking, and he's trying to like get back with his girlfriend or something, and then all of a sudden you hear people screaming out in the hallway, and you hear gunfire. And he's like, "Hold on, we gotta hide." And then it ends. They ended with a school shooting at Minecraft High.
Oh wow. Jesus.
What?
Oh, someone was like, we have this thing we watched in second period at the beginning, and there was this guy on it was poking people and was like, "This school is ghetto." I'm like, really? Has there been a school shooting yet? I didn't say that to him, but I felt like saying it. I really felt like saying it.
Man, I would not say anything about a school shooting at schools nowadays, ever. Especially because I don't go to school, but you you're walking on eggshells, man.
Yep.
I feel like everything's so PC. Screw it.
Dashing. At least Miss Hooves.
I probably would have dropped out of high school if things were like just the political climate today.
Oh my
and I
God.
went to high school. I wouldn't feel safe. I'd be out of there.
We've
Screw
had
it.
a long day, Dashing. Why don't you get
Not
some
safe
rest?
like school
I'll stay
shooting
up and keep
wise.
an
I
eye
mean,
out.
that's still a very low margin, but just I'm afraid I'd say something and piss off the wrong person or everyone. Yeah, the wrong people. Yes, it's a very different.
Society.
Yes. Yep.
It's a 1.21 gigawatt.
That was 9 years ago. 2000. Oh my God. High school was 9 years ago. I barely. Oh my gosh. What about college? What about college still, Tony?
Yeah. Well, what was the last class that we had together was like 2012, maybe 2013, maybe.
That was the last time I was there. Was 2013.
Yeah.
You know, I still don't have my degree.
I'm aware of that. But hey,
So we went.
fuck it, man. You're living the dream without that. So.
I am living the dream. This is What about you? I actually don't know who is in here.
Let's see. Shining Dread.
Shining Dread.
When was the last time you were in here? Wasn't it like a month ago almost? It was a long time ago. Around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I've been too lazy to get on lately.
I see.
What? Are you a junior in high school?
No freshman.
Oh yeah.
Freshman. Oh man.
Oh.
This is just starting.
It's horrifying, I know. I won't even make it out of high school. It's gonna be horrifying.
What do you want to do like after high school?
I don't know. Animating or level design or something. I
was gonna say,
idea.
yeah. What you want to do after high school kind of dictates how you should go about high school.
Yep.
Because doing the stuff that we do, Tony and I,
Dude.
high school doesn't matter.
Yeah.
High school does not matter. I'm not retained anything from high school.
Exactly.
I wish
Yeah,
I had someone there to tell me that, like, don't stress over these tests that you're breaking your back over. Don't stress over them. They won't matter. Yeah. Very little of what I did in high school pertains to what I do now. The only like math class that I even like really use anymore is I still use trigonometry and geometry, just doing motion graphics. I use a lot in creating shapes and stuff in Illustrator and After Effects. Knowing angles and stuff, that's about it. That stuff still helps, but that stuff's easy. Calculus, algebra, and all that crap.
Yeah.
Advanced English probably didn't even help.
Oh, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to English stuff, though. I always did well in those.
And then almost all the kids say history doesn't matter or history sucks. I fucking loved history class.
Oh yeah, history.
Especially when it comes to
teacher. Also, if you have the right teacher in history, oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Last
The
year
teacher-
I had an awesome teacher.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The teacher makes the class. That goes beyond history.
Sure.
The teachers make the classes, no matter what class it is.
Yeah, it's true.
I could have a video class with a shitty teacher, and I would not enjoy it. I had art classes that I did not enjoy. Art
Oh,
classes
wow.
I dreaded going to because the teachers sucked so bad.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, wait, Tony.
What's up?
You know Ash vs. Evil Dead?
Oh hell yeah.
That's a good show.
I saw everything when they uploaded it on Netflix. So
Oh, same.
I had been waiting. I had been waiting at least 3 years to watch the show, but I
heard
didn't
you
have
wanted to
stars.
watch, I'm like, I wonder how interesting it is.
Oh yeah,
I had
dude,
nothing to
it's
do
everything.
over break, and I watched
Yeah,
it.
it's everything I had hoped for.
I haven't seen the movie, like the original one that came out in some 19 something.
Mhm.
I have no idea. I haven't seen it, but
It's great.
I know it's based off that because of the show itself.
Yep, definitely. Hi, by the way, how you doing, Tim?
Not too bad.
Cool.
And you?
Timothy.
Pretty good.
Yeah, close enough.
I'm gonna go join my friend in the call.
All right.
Hey, wait, before you go, I didn't want you to don't drop out of school.
Oh,
Did he leave?
yeah, he left. How wooed.
I'm not trying to dissuade anyone listening to the podcast. I'm not saying drop out of school. It's still good to, you know, if anything, just build up, you know, your relationships there, and
It's good to build up.
friendships.
I think it's good to build up certain knowledge from high school.
That's where I developed all of like my people skills. That's probably why I'm so screwed up, actually. But
Dude, I think in all honesty,
without high school, I would have just sat in a room my entire, and I wouldn't have gotten out and talked to anyone. So.
I think in all honesty, making movies improved my people skills. It's
So
weird.
did acting on my
It's
part.
weird because, dude, high school did absolutely shit for my people skills. I was still shy as fuck after high school.
Yeah.
It was only after kind of like guiding and communicating with people through making movies, it just kind of really helped. Now I don't really get nervous about making speeches anymore, so
Oh.
yeah.
I do.
How's it going, Hedgehog?
Oh, pretty good. How's it going?
Good. I'm working on the last shot of a scene.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing some updating on a couple of my videos.
How's your pinball video going?
Oh, pretty good.
Mhm.
I just learned something new. I could add lighting to the model itself. I was using spotlights for a while.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What you just said, I don't even think I knew that. Wait, you're saying other than the actual spotlights that we add in Source Filmmaker, there's a way to light a model all on its own?
Yeah, somewhat, if it's possible on certain parts of it, or the whole model can glow as well. It's all about overriding the materials. So I was able to make the back glass and the playfield light up on its own without having to use separate lighting.
Nice.
I'm like, oh man, I could have done this last year.
All right. All right. All right.
That's good to know now. I can redo the video the right way.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And I can use extra lighting to make the room look more of a party arcade. Like add more lighting effects, because the because each map only allows me to use up to, I think,
9?
lighting.
Yeah. Is there no way to override that and then let you use even more lights?
I don't know. It's possible, but I think it uses more memory.
Wes, I don't know if I told you. There is a big one of many limitations in SFM is that you're only allowed up to like 8 or 9 directional lighting within the scene.
Oh.
Yeah, that starts to become an issue.
Yeah, I learned this from a YouTube
Alright.
video. If you were to like right click a model and then like add override materials and then just like go through the materials and you can add a command to add the lighting you need.
It's cool. Oh, Wes, we beat, like, I think it was the hardest, or it's the most recent DLC for GTA, but more importantly, I bought a flying DeLorean that they have in that game, and it's fucking amazing. It's like a game changer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna make doing like certain missions that much easier. It obviously drives, but it also floats over water and flies, so the ultimate vehicle. Tim, did you see me buy that car last night?
Why what?
I bought the DeLorean last night.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah.
I think I
Look at the bright side,
left to
Dasher.
go to bed when
At
you
least Miss
did
Hooves
that.
doesn't hate you anymore.
Yeah.
You've had a long day,
But
Dasher.
still,
Why don't
that's
you get
kind
some
of
rest?
awesome.
When we play tonight, whenever, I'll show you.
Fair enough.
I'll be right back real quick.
I'm all about Grand Theft Amish.
What?
Hmm?
You steal a horse and buggy.
What? Horse and buggy.
You steal a horse and buggy in Grand Theft Amish.
You've had a long day, Dashy. Why don't you get some rest? I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
Hey.
Mm.
Today I showed my
Alright.
Square project.
Oh no. What?
People liked it.
Oh well, shit, man. When you bring it up like that, you're making it sound like, oh, people destroyed it. They tore me apart.
Dude, I wanna I can download the video where they edited it all together. Mine is the only one that like really. Everyone else's were kind of like just messing with the
Alright.
shapes. So it starts with a square,
Alright.
and everyone got like the idea with the. I'll just have to show you,
Okay.
but not too many people put their own music onto it either.
Hmm.
And I sure as hell did, and so mine didn't really flow with everyone else's.
Damn.
I'll just have to show you guys like the full video. But people did like it. The next one that they're doing is the theme is Nightmare. What should I do for Nightmare?
What
The same thing.
you could do the you know, like the monster horror themed characters from the 80s. Like Jason, Myers, and Krueger.
Yeah, I mean I guess.
You know, if you want to keep the 80s theme going.
I already did those guys though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep the 80s theme going. I could do a live action if I wanted. I thought it'd be funny to do like Nightmare and then have like this guy like having a dream about he's being chased by a zombie and like one of them catches up to him and he just as he's about to get killed by the zombie, he wakes up and it's all sweat, out of breath. And then you hear a voice off screen. But just as he's catching his breath, you hear a voice say, "You know your in-laws are coming over this weekend." He's like, "Oh!" He's screaming even louder. I don't know. Whatever I do, I'm not going to bite off as much as I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm just hoping it made an impression somewhere. See, this is the kind of stuff that I would like to see friggin' you and Alex come up with something and just knock everyone's socks off. Because, man, when you see these, you're going to be like, really? Huh? I'm not knocking them. Oh, shit, I'm in a stream. They're cool. They all kind of seem... I like had to look over the directions to see if I missed something. Like you have to, whatever, transform this shape into other shapes. I didn't do that, but almost everyone else did.
Hedgehog, what you just typed, that's pretty ingenious to make everything invisible except for a certain body part. And then, that's awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's called $ alpha. It makes certain body parts invisible.
Nice. Wait? What do you do that in? Is it Blender or?
I know you can actually do it in Source Filmmaker if you overwrite the materials.
Okay.
You can.
Well, that's one of the Overwatch video games, the crane game.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is.
Overwatch. I'm a sucker for Overwatch.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, buddy.
I haven't played in a while. I need to get back into it.
They got the Overwatch League skins right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like everyone's original skin, but it's just a recolor. And you can choose which color. And just show your support for the leagues, the league teams. And who gives a crap about that? But they got some really cool recolors.
All right.
Mm. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but it'd be cool if we could make our own color for the skins and costumes. Doesn't what's it? Injustice 2 do that? Where you can make your own color.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't played Injustice 2.
I haven't either, but I saw some gameplay video of them playing with the customizer.
Sweet.
All right. All right. All right. Right. All right. All right.
Did you make that poster of Batman Forever, or is that something that you found?
That's something I found.
Okay. I take it you must be a fan of that movie for you to bother to put it there.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like the movie. It's still it's the same set I used for one of my posters of the Batman Forever pinball machine.
Okay.
I had, you know, that on one side and Seal on the other.
Nice.
Yeah, his Kiss from a Rose single.
Oh, hell yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, that was such the shit back in the day when it first came out. Like, that movie compared to, like, the first two Batman movies at the time when I was, like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years old, it was just so much more fun to watch.
Oh yeah, it was actually well balanced. You know, not so dark, not so corny.
Yeah.
It was, and yeah, I was about yeah, I was in high school when it came out, and
Alright.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I think I liked it for the soundtrack also. Plus, the fact that it had Jim Carrey in it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I don't know what your opinion is, Wes, on Batman Forever.
I wasn't too into Batman when I was younger.
Yeah. You became a fan for the Nolan trilogy, though, right?
Not even. Yeah, I mean the one with the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm pretty. I
Alright.
don't know, white bread about it.
Yeah.
Nothing too
Alright.
crazy.
Yeah.
I like Spider-Man.
The Raimi Spider-Mans, though?
The what?
The Sam Raimi movies?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I liked Spider-Man before that. I don't know. I was more into Marvel superheroes than DC heroes
Alright.
anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm more into Marvel than DC. I watched Justice League not long ago, and that was okay. I mean, wasn't really too into it.
I would...
But
I would say it was better than the most recent Star Wars movie.
Hmm.
That may be a very bold statement to say, but yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, it was enjoyable, you know, and action humor.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess
Alright.
in a sense it was actually, I guess it was better than Batman v Superman.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
What's the Batman movie with George Clooney? Like the opening is like smash zooms of asses and crotches.
Batman and Robin. Yeah, that's probably, like, in my opinion, like the worst ones they made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because whenever I watch it, I'm like, what were they thinking? 'Cause I watched it again recently with my nephew, and
Alright.
I'm just laughing. I mean, he enjoyed it, and I'm like, okay.
Alright.
That was the first time he ever watched that movie.
Hell yeah.
But I guess it's good for kids to watch.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'll give it that. Of course, the close-ups, not exactly appropriate.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
I got 4 more pages of the script left to animate.
Any new scenes, or is it all in the same?
There's no significant, like, actual new scenes. There's just some new shots I get in my mind that I think I want to add, but there's no page-long scenes. Or, no new page-long scenes, just whatever's still left over. You know, I don't know if you saw the guy in the chat called Coming Darkness. He's from... No, that wasn't the same guy. That guy was called Shining Dread 8.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, Coming Darkness. He's a guy from England. But, he informed me that Hasbro has been cracking down on certain fan projects, crowdfunding, like for the pony stuff.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Well, you've heard of, Fallout Equestria?
Uh-huh.
I think people have been trying to get, like, large fan projects going that are crowdfunded. And I think Hasbro has been shutting them down, according to Coming Darkness.
Hmm.
Hello?
Nope, it's just some number from Canada.
Hey, I know exactly why Canada would be calling you, Tim.
From Toronto?
Yeah. I know exactly why. It's because your car's from Canada. How do you keep on getting these cars that are from Canada?
I would say Craigslist.
Uh,
Those are-
All right.
I may not use. Remember, I said I wanted to make a quick flashback of when Dash meets Mr. Flowers, and Mr. Flowers gives her the money.
Uh-huh.
I may not do that one office that you showed me, but I found more models from the guy that did that one, and I found like a shady looking parking lot or a parking garage, and I might do that instead. Therefore, I won't be tied down for the next episode if I wasn't satisfied with how the office looked. So if I don't show the office in this flashback, I at least will then have the freedom to still kind of like make up my mind and choose what I want to use for Mr. Flowers' office and the rest of the movie.
Oh, okay. Which,
I'll see if I can link it in a second. They have a 3D model of the Windy mascot.
oh, Wendy's.
Yeah.
I've been seeing things like that on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
When did she become a meme?
Probably in 2016.
Yeah, no, she's been around like forever, and now she's popular on everything.
Mm-hmm.
The Light Studio.
Oh, I'm trying to find the author of this. Because I saw... Oh, here, Fed something something's workshop. So let's see. Ah, there it is. What you doing right now, Hedgehog?
All right. Right. All right. All right. All right.
What you playing, Tim?
Total War Hammer. Actually, yeah, it's called Total War Warhammer 2.
Mm.
Yeah. It's basically like Rome Total War, but with a Warhammer fantasy element stuff to it.
All right.
Thanks, made up by the people who made Warhammer 40k. And you have to think our next door neighbor from across the pond, if you know what I mean,
I
for
see.
giving us such material. Hey, and one of the influence they got for this says sometimes good, dark, more grittier future. Dune, believe it or not.
Wait, what about Dune?
One of their inspiration for the Warhammer universe,
Mm-hmm.
fantasy or 40k, one of their influence is from Dune.
Okay.
Hey, the book and the movie itself wasn't completely in vain after all.
No, it doesn't look like it. So you still, are you still gonna have your video be about 15 seconds, Hedgehog?
For the new one I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm probably aiming for about 15 to 20 seconds.
Okay.
It's gonna be just a short video.
Nice.
I want to try and make it not that long so I can make it funny.
What are you gonna have happen in the video again?
The new one I'm making is Starlight accidentally walks into a car wash and she gets like caught in the washer and tries to get out, but after she gets free from it, she's all like full of soap and water, and air dryers just blows her dry, and
Nice.
she looks different, and like, okay, all ponies in the winter are looking at her. They're all laughing, or she's like, what are you looking at?
Which version of Twilight are you gonna use? The one with her as the regular unicorn, or are you gonna use her as a alicorn or whatever she's called now?
Wait, Twilight.
Whoops.
Twilight is now?
Spoilers, Tim. At least in the My Little Pony show, Tim, she
Not
has,
the movie, right?
in the movie too, I think.
The question is are they canon or are they canon, semi-canon, or its own story?
It appears to be very canon, because she's been an alicorn, I think, for like 4 or 5 seasons now.
Yeah, the end of season 3.
Yeah. Yep, they're making Twilight 2 OP.
Overpowered.
Oh yeah,
What do you expect? She's the go-to.
it's true. I hear that, according to Coming Darkness, he said Hasbro's doing their last season for this current MLP.
Yeah, but yeah.
What?
What's that you're breaking up, Hedgehog? We're losing the signal for Hedgehog.
We lost him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna go make myself some food in the kitchen, so
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Cool.
Like, except
What's that?
I didn't say anything.
No, I know. I'm trying to hear if I can hear Hedgehog.
oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I
you
think my headphone's a little bit sensitive.
no. When you were starting to talk about the last season of MLP, you cut out.
Oh. Yeah, season 3. That's when she became an alicorn.
But what about season 8? Will be the last, right?
Well, these are all rumors.
Oh, okay.
That I've been hearing. Supposedly season 8 and 9 are the last.
I've seen designs for the next generation. And in my opinion, I'm like, why? Why even change it? Everyone's so satisfied with how it looks right now.
I don't know. I guess this to make them believe, okay, this is a whole different universe. It's not canon or connected with magic whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell. What new generation? You mean? Oh, don't tell me they're going for the Elastigirl approach.
No, no. But you know how this friendship is, how My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is generation 4, I think, of My Little Pony. Their Hasbro apparently is ready to move on to the next generation. I feel like they've perfected the look of what these ponies need to look like.
Yeah, but and I'm hearing that I think that next generation, you know, may be aimed for more, I guess, teenage audience.
Mm-hmm.
But these are all rumors I'm hearing. So I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
you know, say anything unless, you know, Hasbro officially says something. I'm just considering these all rumors.
Oh yeah. If they're gonna have something be more mature, why don't they make a literal sequel series and just have it to where all of everyone's favorite characters are just older now?
I guess.
I mean, because I've stopped watching after season 3, but do these characters age at all?
Yeah, they do. I mean, they've been showing flashbacks of how young they are.
Right.
Yep, excuse me.
Yep. Hey, Tim.
Yo.
I feel like My Little Pony is the equivalent of like Star Wars when it comes to having the most crazed fan base, you know? I think this cartoon has the most crazed fan base out of cartoons go.
When everybody else are adults.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was saying, yeah, I think out of all of them, Fluttershy is the oldest.
Okay.
Because it's mentioned that she's a year older than the rest of them, and then during a flashback, she's the tallest. But I didn't watch all the footage that was leaked. I guess I kind of peeked at it to see what all this was about, and I can tell they are definitely going to tie in a bunch of stuff from the movie.
Oh, they're gonna include the movie with the rest of the series.
Yeah, like
Awesome.
adding the movie characters.
One thing I didn't like about the trailer for the movie, it didn't. It literally brushed aside every single voice actor for the show. And it's just like, oh, we got these big A-list stars that are going to voice characters in this movie.
What A-lists?
I don't know.
All they are is a bunch of, I don't know, maybe like a talk show host, a couple singers, and maybe one from a TV series. And that's it.
To your recollection, who was in the movie again, Tim?
I know Sia was in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only big name I even know of. Everybody else? Who are you again?
I just found it funny that it didn't even like mention Tara Strong's name or any of the other ladies' names as like the main stars to the movie. Ooh, but hey, Tim,
Yes.
you'll be glad to know that My Little Pony, I think, has a 30% or more higher rating with the audience than Last Jedi does.
Really?
I think it's rated 80% on Rotten Tomatoes for audience. My Little Pony.
It's funny how the audience and everybody else is like, oh, we love this, but it's like, okay, where were you when it came out in theaters? No wonder it flopped.
Did it flop?
Yep.
That's too bad.
And oh yeah, speaking of which, they're making a there's going to be a Teen Titans Go movie. But I'm not sure if they're actually doing like a TV movie thing, or are they going to try to release it in theaters?
I can't talk on that subject because I just don't know Teen Titans very well at all.
They'll
The
probably
only
take,
thing, huh?
they'll probably take a chance and put it in theaters.
Yeah, like there are other people who've done that. Let's see, My Little Ponies and a handful of other shows. All of them flopped. Even the first generation flopped.
Hey, didn't Transformers the movie from like the 70s, 80s, was that somewhat successful?
It wasn't as successful.
It was more successful than, right? It wasn't a flop. It wasn't a box office hit either, right?
I didn't. Hang on, let me check.
Sure.
Yeah, and some people were a bit iffy about like, oh, Orson Welles last the role as playing a Transformer. Oh, he deserves better than that. And it's like, dude, he was a bloated drunk who couldn't get any work because of his grittier style.
That's right.
Why else do you think it's like, F you to Hollywood, I'm going to go to Europe so I can be autistic, but flop even harder there. But still masterful in his own way.
Sure.
I think there wasn't a whole lot of advertisement for the Transformers movie at the time.
It was when the Lina was at its peak. Not to mention, they did kill off Optimus Prime. For one specific reason.
Why?
Toy sale lines were going a little bit down. And they were like, okay, then let's get new. Then let's get, what's his name? Rodimus Prime. Oh, this does not look good at all.
What, are you looking at the returns for that movie?
The budget is, guess the budget.
8 million?
Nope.
It was an animated movie that came out in what year?
86.
86. Yeah. Okay. I mean, how about 15?
Nope. It's far less, but the first answer was very close.
Okay. So 6 million?
Yep. And guess, and it's a box office return, 5.8 mil.
Well, that
So
make
they do it.
yeah. Go ahead.
That's an ouch.
That doesn't really make much sense. Because wasn't it really popular back then? At least the cartoon.
This was when the cartoon was at its peak.
You know what I think the problem is? If I'm, maybe it's because people are too lazy to pay for something when they see content from said series for free on TV already. Well, I know why My Little Pony, or well, a little bit of a reason why My Little Pony may have not done well. It came out the same day as Blade Runner. Even though Blade Runner didn't make much money, but remember that, Tim? We went to go see Blade Runner,
Yes.
and it was the same day My Little Pony came out.
Yep.
And then I saw a poster for Blade Runner and a poster for My Little Pony, and I'm just like, what an amazing time to be alive.
Huh.
You know what? I am probably going to like the movie a lot, Tim, once we see it.
Oh, what movie?
My Little Pony. Because now, over the years, you know, since I've been doing so much freaking animating, I mean, I have a whole newfound appreciation for an aspect from that show, you know?
Possibly. I do appreciate, but it won't really change my original opinion on it.
What is your opinion on the show in general?
The best way I can describe it, in other words, it's kind of not, it's not meant for me.
Yeah.
What show?
My Little Pony.
Oh.
I do appreciate the animation, and from past stuff that I've seen, some of the stories, the acting wise, and the designs are smooth, quick-witted, and there are some parts I actually thought funny, but at the same time, it's you get what I mean. It's kind of hard to
Here's the
describe.
thing. Here's the thing, though, and this is the thing that inner conflict with
I'm
inner-
not just saying it,
the inner conflict with me liking this show, or like being really publicly open about liking this show, is just what I'm trying to say is, if it wasn't ponies and if it was like another animal that was more like appears to be less girly with society, I'm sure like people would like bronies would be less frowned upon, you know what I mean? Like if it was a show about, I don't know, lions or dragons or some kind of
there was something like that, and it was called Tailspin.
yeah.
That
But
was
Tim, is the reason why like you don't like it that much, is it because that they're ponies? What if you took these characters and what if they were humans, and then like everything, like the same shit happens except they're just human characters?
if they were human characters, they'd have to work even harder to impress me, especially for the sense.
I thought you said that you liked the humor and
I
writing
do,
and animation and stuff.
Except it works for them when they were. Except it just works for them.
Mm.
Do anything else, you get yourself another Elastigirl stuff.
Elastigirls.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
only heard mixed stuff about it, but not enough to confirm. This is a sick abomination of furries and whatnot. While others, you get
you mean Equestria girls?
yes,
Okay,
that's what I meant to say.
gotcha.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
Oh no.
This is what I'm trying to get at. And what I'm trying to get at is that I don't. What's the word?
Otherwise, if they were human characters, I would say it would work better toward more female audiences. But for the funny stuff, it works more for both male and female. And that's the best response I can say about that.
I don't publicly announce to people in real life that I'm a fan or that I do this stuff unless I know said people for a while and trust them. I don't like go up to random strangers and be like, "I animate a pony show," because yeah.
Is that what Alex got offended about?
He did get slightly offended about that. I forgot what it was he was trying to lecture me on about exactly.
He's saying you need to be open.
There has to be a right time and a right place to say exactly what it is I do, you know?
Well, I'm on your side, but not just because it's ponies. Just,
All right.
just what we do in general. Like, you're not going to
All right.
spout off like gospel to anyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's not for everyone. Like what you were saying earlier, animation and...
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
So does Alex just go up to any random stranger and tell them what he does?
No. So, by him saying that, he's being a little bit contradictive, right?
I don't want to talk about... I mean, I don't want to...
Yeah.
Well, he's not here. I'd rather ask him than make assumptions. I don't want to sound like I'm talking behind his back or anything.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think of it when we were all on a chat and talking about it. So I think there's a way you can phrase it, just as there's a way he can phrase it. He takes, artistic photos and...
Yeah.
About discretion.
Yeah.
Just as like someone that works in a trucking industry or something isn't gonna just go up to a random stranger and tell them exactly like how they're dispatching trucks, and I mean there's nothing to be ashamed of about it. It's just not interesting to everyone.
Exactly.
About it.
It's the thing about like reading people, like new people that you meet. You gotta kind of like come to a mental decision on what you're going to discuss about or talk about. And if I was to see like a random person, I would be able to determine just by their presentation what I should talk about, what I should not talk about. Hedgehog, I don't imagine you advertise, like, you liking the pony stuff to everyone that you know in real life, right?
I'm sorry, say again?
You don't do you let people know, or kind of not mention it to, like, people around your life in real life about, what some of your interests are, particularly the pony stuff.
Well, a lot of people that I work with, I show them my work, like on my YouTube channel, and I let them know, oh yeah, I like this show, and like, okay. But I mean, I don't go like that just random people. I just talk to people that I know, and they actually are interested in, you know, like what I do.
Oh, nice.
And there's, you know, a lot of them, they don't know like how to work on this stuff on a computer.
Oh yeah.
But
I'll stay up and keep an eye out.
but for show, I mean, I have some people I work with that they like the show also. Well, there's this one guy, like he has a My Little Pony skateboard.
Oh, nice.
Like, oh, cool.
Right. See, that's like the perfect example.
Yeah, that's the person that you would talk to bring up a lot of this stuff.
And it's not, and I'm not putting words in Alex's mouth or anything. This is just the way that I gathered what he was saying. Was you're not hiding it because you're ashamed of it, which he thinks, but, or maybe I'm reading him wrong, and that's not what he actually meant. It just sounded like you need to own it. You need to own this. This is your passion. It's not that you're not owning it. It's that it's just an interest of yours that might not be an interest of other people, just any random person. So you're using that, you know, you're reading, you have the ability to read people, and you see if they have a skateboard that has it, and that's someone you can talk to about it more openly.
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's all about, that's just it. You hit the nail on the head. It's just discretion.
Exactly.
So it's not about being ashamed of it or anything like that. It's nonsense. Hey, Tony.
Yo.
This is slightly changing topic, but if you don't want to talk about this on the stream, I understand. It's about computers.
What aspect?
What's your opinion of pre-built computers?
No. I did that before.
You did?
Well, a long time ago, and I wasn't. I'll just cut to the chase. I had a Dell computer back in like 2003, but it was a complete piece of shit, and I ended up just having to basically just get brand new parts for it in order to play any kind of computer games at all. Which is why ever since then I've been a huge fan of the custom builds.
Alright. Well.
Yeah. I gotta buy a new computer eventually.
However, Wes, unless you know, like these pre-made builds, you have the ability to select what it is that you want from a website or whatever, to where they kind of have like different packages or different whatever tiers of computer, then maybe.
I don't know if that's what happened. I was just bringing it up because I was talking with Colton Colton has to build a new computer, and I was like, oh, I'm building one too. And so he's asking me, and anyway, he needed it real quick, and he bought a pre-built.
Oh, well.
But I don't know. I can't speak for him, but it sounds like he went to one of those sites where you can kind of like click and choose what you want in it exactly. So
Yeah.
hopefully they've come a long way since.
Yeah, hopefully.
And so we'll see. I just feel kind of bad for him because I wasn't on the ball enough to send him like the parts that I'm getting fast enough. He's like, he had to get it quick, so.
I may be taking a Facebook call with Marcy, Joe, and Alex in a few minutes.
Streaming.
Exactly. Well, I'm not going to stop the stream. I'll play something while I'm gone. Hopefully it won't take too long.
Right. I might head out soon, drive home.
Yeah.
Right. Colton did, though, however, show me new monitors that are they're not 4K or anything, but they are bigger than any monitors I've had, and they're 2560 by 1440. Pretty big, and they're way more affordable than any other monitors in the class, but they're really good at they outperform them, I guess. So. Are you looking at getting another monitor, Tony? Or
Oh, I definitely want a secondary monitor.
do you know what kind, like how big you wanted it? I'm looking at this 27-inch.
That's fine for me.
$330.
Nice.
But he was saying that on eBay he got it refurbished, and it's basically brand new for like $200.
Oh, hell yeah.
I feel like I want a new monitor.
How many characters are you going to have in your video, Hedgehog?
For the first one I made, we'll have over a dozen characters, and the next one will probably just have probably 3 or 4 characters. Not gonna have that many.
Okay.
I'm just switching switching back and forth between these videos. We'll see if it's possible to copy and paste a model from one save to another. So it would save me time
Yeah.
to redo Sonic.
What's your video about?
I'm doing some submissions to Doors. Have you ever seen that music video before?
No. The Doors?
No, not the Jim Morrison Doors. The Doors.
Yeah.
There's it's just a pony video with Twilight Sparkle walking through a shitload of doors. It's an animation someone made.
Yeah, it's like endless possibilities. Like, she enters a room and it's, you know, crazy, and she's trying to get to the other door.
So a shitload of different rooms, basically.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's like a endless labyrinth.
Is it like a madhouse?
It can be. If you wanted to be that way, you know, like there could be a room that's you know, calm, peaceful, and the next he knows it's everything's trying to kill her.
Cool.
So and they're all made by different people with either source filmmaker or any other kind of animation. So like anyone can just submit videos and they'll all be part of one PMV.
Oh.
With music playing.
Well, cool. It's a collab.
Yeah, collab. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. No, I gotcha. That sounds cool.
Yeah, the
Tony,
first.
what you know on that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was messaging Marcy. What's up?
It's a collab.
It's a collab?
Yeah.
What's the theme have to be?
He's working on a collab piece. I bet that's a good way to get your name in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because
Whoa,
you can
who
put
did that one. I've seen a lot of collabs like that. Everyone's asking like, who did this piece?
Well, yeah, you can put your watermark on the video, because that is a requirement. That way people will know who made the video.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you seen the video I did? The first one.
Go ahead and link it in here. I have.
The one that was asking me. Yeah. Yeah, Tony's seen it. That's gonna anyone else seen it?
I've actually showed Wes, but link it again to just remind him. Refresh his memory.
Yeah, because
there's a lot of talented animators that Tony has on this server. I may have seen it. This screen that you shared though with the you know, the Overwatch claw game does not look familiar at all to me though.
It's his newest video that he's working on.
Yeah, because the that room is the arcade part of the car wash. It's like a whole separate room where there's gonna be glass and like people, well, Pony's gonna be looking out watching Twilight get caught in the machines.
Yeah, if you post it, I'll be happy to watch it.
Yeah, but I haven't started the animation part of the car wash part. I still want to like add more details to the stage. I'm kind of an overthinker. Like I look at something and I thinking, okay, this one needs to be this. I could spend hours just working on the details of a stage.
I'll mute myself so you don't hear it, but I'll watch this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's not much audio. It's just a piece I got from a 90s arcade. But this is an old one. The new one I'm going to record later. We'll have more lighting in the machines.
Cool. That's Is there like an asset, like a character limit on how many on-screen assets you can have in the game, in Source Filmmaker? Was this with Source Filmmaker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Source Filmmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this one is.
Be right back, guys.
Because this one's an update because I had to make Twilight go a little bit faster. Because the person that makes the collaboration video, Stan, he saw my video and he was impressed, and he gave me some feedback and said, okay, could you
You are Dash. Yes,
I think Twilight needs to go a little bit faster. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, thanks, I appreciate that.
Derpy. You're that bitch.
I'm just replaying it and looking at it.
Nice.
Yeah, about that.
What is she talking about, Dashy?
I knew! You're one of the pricks who works for Mr. Flowers. I smell a goon like you coming from a mile away.
Originally, the submissions were going to be in October, but there was the communication problem, and it got moved to the summer. But he said he'll look at submissions,
That's not why
to
I'm
share them.
Yeah.
Man, this blows.
So I got till summer to just add like whatever pitch touches I want on this one, and then finish the car wash one, and I do want to make a third one.
I'm so sorry for getting you kicked
So I can have a total of 3 videos.
I was really young and
Good.
cocky back then.
Yeah, so you
If you could
have a
please
lot of
find it in your
time.
heart to
I wouldn't even
forgive
say
me.
that's a lot of time, though. I mean,
That's
but
all I'm hearing right
you have a little
now.
more time
You can't
to
say anything that will make me change my mind about you.
like you
Now
said.
go away.
I wouldn't say it's
Now go think.
overthinking. I think that's being a perfectionist. So
They take it
cool,
to
man.
the light.
Looking forward to it.
Mr.
See what you
Flowers
come
is
up
keeping
with.
her captive.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
They are
I did
most
have several
likely
ideas
keeping her
on
in his
what the
testing
third one would
facility,
be.
where he used to
No, I
work
wanted
as a
to
janitor,
do one where
remember?
Twilight's trapped in a pinball machine.
Asshole.
That
I
would be
never
cool.
had access to that place.
Yeah, but I was
But
trying
with
to
your
find
help,
some models
you
and
have a chance
assets
save
to
Twilight.
make that happen, but I couldn't find any.
I'm sorry, Dash.
I was thinking about like just trying
But
to
what can I do now?
just
Just
find
some
something and
Bum
improvise.
pony who does what she can to get boobs.
But if I can't find the right ones, then I'm just gonna scrap
so
it
sorry, Derpy.
and just work on something
Well,
else that
what
could
else
be
is new?
like cool and funny.
Hey, Derpy, I got that 40 you asked for. Holy shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because I
Take
actually
cover.
have tried to to try and get some flippers and put them in Source Filmmaker. Just try and find something that would tell the viewer like, okay, she's in pinball machine.
Yeah.
My little
But it doesn't confuse
pony,
anyone.
my little pony. Ah.
But after I do these submissions for the collaboration, I do want to move on to do something even bigger.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
Derpy,
like what?
can you
got
fly?
any ideas for that?
Can I fly? Like the wind?
Well, at first, you'll probably laugh, but I was gonna have like my
Damn it,
OC,
Derpy.
like talk in front of
Rob,
the camera
you're
while
going to have to carry
playing
her.
like a
Stay safe,
pinball
Dashy.
game, and she's doing commentary and reacting while playing. So it's kind of like a animated Let's Play video.
I am
Come and
laughing,
get
but
me,
it's just because I
Miri.
think that's cool. That's, dude. I'm all about OC characters and stuff. It's
Yeah, because I might just add her and probably a canon character. Because there's like one channel that does some animated Let's Plays. I think it's like Button Mash. The character like playing random video games. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, I'll try that. You know, put in Source Filmmaker, where I can make the head and eyes like just move around and react to what happens in the game. Because I don't think it's been done before.
That sounds cool. And since it's animated, there's you know, sky's the limit to what you can do.
Oh yeah. So just animating the character to like sync to like a retro game, like just following where the character is, that's gonna be a challenge.
What was the name of the channel that you said that they've kind of already done that? Not that, but just an animated Let's Play?
Button Mash plays, I think. What's the channel name?
Button Mash Plays.
Yeah, so I'll probably work on a small pilot and see how that goes.
Do it. Do it!
I'm back for a few moments.
Please.
I'm back.
We tried to do a Facebook group call and it didn't work for one of us, so I think we're going to try to do a classic conference call on our cell phones.
Oh, okay.
Did Wes leave?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You should do a Discord chat.
Dude, yes, we should. Marcy is the only one that doesn't have it, and she keeps on giving us shit. You guys and your Discord. It's because she tried to install it once, and she failed.
Discord, the chat to end all team chats, man.
Yeah.
That can go to hell now since Discord has, you know, screen sharing and video capabilities.
Yep.
I don't even remember what the other ones were called. TeamSpeak? That one's crap.
Oh,
Discord
God,
was the
yeah,
only
it was.
way.
Yep.
Or Slack, which Colton was talking to me about today. That's what he used before Discord. But maybe we can convert him. Discord just looks weird when you start it up for the first time. It is so easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I first heard of Discord, I'm thinking, wait, Discord from MLP?
Oh,
And,
Jesus,
you know,
yeah.
like, oh.
I thought it was like the cheap version of a Skype.
Yeah, I did when I first saw it. I'm like, what the fuck did Wes get us into?
Trust me. Yeah, if you need help convincing Marcy, I can message her and say, hey, swear.
Oh, dude, I totally just missed a... Oh, wait. Never mind. I didn't miss shit. I think Marcy's trying to do a conference call.
Alright.
There we go.
Well, it was nice talking to you.
Are we all here? I don't think I saw my phone. Or I totally forgot. I'm doing some other shit. Yeah.
Thanks, Dash. Hey, wait a second. It's you.
What?
You are Dash. Yes, you are Dash.
Yeah, I know who I am, Derpy.
You're that bitch that got me fired off the show.
Yeah. About that.
What is she talking about, Dashy?
And you! You're one of the pricks who works for Mr. Flowers. I smell a goon like you coming from a mile away. You're Bob, ain't you?
It's Rob. But it's nice to see you again too, Miss Hooves.
Screw you, Bob! I ain't never gonna do anything for Mr. Flowers again. Ha 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 ha!
That's not why I'm here, ma'am.
Man, this blows. I get evicted from my cardboard box, and you two come randomly waltzing back into my life. This is the worst night ever.
Derpy, I'm so sorry for getting you kicked off the show. I was really young and cocky back then. But if you could please find it in your heart to forgive me.
Blah, 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 blah. That's all I'm hearing right now. You can't say anything that will make me change my mind about you. Now go away. The both of you.
They've taken Twilight. Mr. Flowers is keeping her captive.
They are most likely keeping her in his testing facility, where you used to work as a janitor, remember?
Don't remind me, asshole.
I never had access to that place, but with your help, we have a chance of saving Twilight.
I'm sorry, Dash. But what can I do now? I'm just some bum pony who does what she can to get boobs.
I'm so sorry, Derpy.
What happened in your conference call? Were you...
What else is new?
Hello?
Hey, Derpy. I got that 40 you asked for. Holy shit.
I thought I heard Tony on a conference call. Did he just leave?
I think so.
Take cover!
Yeah, the only thing I remember is he was going to talk to Marcy.
My little pony, ah.
We gotta get out of here. Derpy, can you fly?
Can I fly? Like the wind? That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Damn it, Derpy! Rob, you're going to have to carry her.
Stay safe, Dashy.
Come and get me, Miri!
Do it. Do it! Please.
Where am I? If you know what's good for you, Dr. Zeke, you'll let me go.
Don't bother trying to use your powers here, Miss Sparkle. They have altered the way your powers are controlled. We control you now, Miss Sparkle.
Like hell you do. Now let me out of here right now.
Whoa, that was quite the ride. But how the heck did I get in here?
I'm not sure.
Shall we begin the test?
Let's do this.
Yes. Begin the test.
Hey, what are you doing?
Like I said before, your powers belong to us now, Miss Sparkle.
We have full conversion now. Power levels over 9,000.
Very good.
Oh no.
Hey, what's going on here?
Whatever happens, just run! Run!
Oh shit! 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 Just relax. Struggling will only make this more difficult for you.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry.
are, Dash.
Yeah, I know who I am, Derpy.
You're that bitch that got me fired off the show.
Yeah. About that.
What is she talking about, Dashy?
And you! You're one of the pricks who works for Mr. Flowers. I smell a goon like you coming from a mile away. You're Bob, ain't you?
It's Rob. But it's nice to see you again too, Miss Oves.
Screw you, Bob! I ain't never gonna do anything for Mr. Flowers again. Ha 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 ha!
Alright,
That's not why I'm here,
I
man.
have to, leave for tonight.
Man,
I gotta
this
join
blows.
my gaming
Get
crew.
evicted from my cardboard box,
Aight.
and you two come randomly waltzing
Yeah,
back into
on
my life.
Final Fantasy 14.
This is the worst
All
thing
right.
ever.
Derpy.
Alright,
I'm
so
so
you have a good
sorry
night.
for getting you
Fun,
kicked
see ya.
off the show.
Alright,
I
see
was
ya.
really young and cocky back then. But if you could please find it in your heart to forgive me.
Blah, 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 blah. That's all I'm hearing right now. You can't say anything that will make me change my mind about you. Now go away. The both of you.
They've taken Twilight. Mr. Flowers is keeping her captive.
They are most likely keeping her in his testing facility, where you used to work as a janitor, remember?
Don't remind me, asshole.
I never had access to that place, but with your help, we have a chance of saving Twilight.
I'm sorry, Dash. But what can I do now? I'm just some bum pony who does what she can to get booze.
I'm so sorry, Derpy.
Yeah. Well, what else is new?
Hey, Derpy, I got that 40 you asked for. Holy shit.
Take cover!
My little pony, my little pony. Ah.
We gotta get out of here! Derpy, can you fly?
Can I fly? Like the wind? That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Damn it, Derpy! Rob, you're going to have to carry her.
Stay safe, Dashy.
Come and get me, Miri!
Do it. Do it! Please.
Thanks, Dash. Hey, wait a second. It's you.
What?
You are Dash. Yes, you are Dash.
Yeah, I know who I am, Derpy.